Thanks for tuning in here today. Today we're going to be doing a nice little painting. I hope you guys can follow along with me. Let me have them run the colors across the screen that you'll need to paint along with me while you're doing that. Let me tell you what I got on my canvas. I have my regular 16 by 20 inch canvas, pre-stretched, double primed, and I added a thin layer of the liquid white. Rather than that, it's slick, it's wet, and it's ready to go and begin the painting. I thought today, I don't know what I want to do. I'll be honest. I can't tell you I thought to do this. I have no clue. Everything you see is going to be on the spot. So just loading up my brush with Prussian blue. Just some color really. Just blend that color in with that liquid white. Load that brush up. Just tap some paint and go crisscross. Just go across ever so lightly. Let's go ahead and darken up this corner. There. Let me go ahead, let me grab a 1-inch brush. Let me take that brush through titanium white. Pure titanium white. Let's come up here and just add in maybe a little cloud. Just a little indication. There. Let's come up here and blend that cloud into our painting. Lift up. There we go. Now, if you want that cloud to stand out, grab a little bit of titanium white on your palette knife and come up here and just scrub it. Scrub that paint on using your palette knife. It will do you wonders. But you gotta know kind of how you want your cloud to be. Can't just wing it too much. There. Something like so. And all I'm going to do is just blend that base. There. Lift up ever so lightly and go across. And just like that, that helps make your clouds more noticeable. Now, let's go ahead. Let's put in maybe what's going to be a little stream of water. There. Just block it in. Let me add a little bit of bright red to that, just to darken it up. So when I do put my highlights, it stands out. Just going crisscross doesn't really matter to me. Okay. Now you're probably saying it doesn't look like a reflection or anything. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just blocking in that color for now. Let's go ahead. Let's take my same 32-inch through mountain mixture. Let's come up here and just maybe just you start to figure where these grassy patches are gonna go. Then just block it in. Same thing for the other side. There. There we are. Now, let's go ahead. Let me grab my... Let's mix up a color before I start to do anything else. I'm gonna grab some mountain mixture. Good pile of mountain mixture. The good pile of sap green. Just mix both of them up. I want a nice dark green. Let's come up here with my 1 inch and just load that up full with color. And just block in some paint in there. Just load up and just add something in there. Something subtle. I don't want the background to just look blank. Maybe right over here. I always start thin, then I just work the leaves out. So just like that, just cover up. Okay, let's go ahead and let's grab a fan brush. Nice trusty number 6 fan brush. Load up that brush with titanium white and Prussian blue until you're satisfied with the shade of blue you have. And let's come up here. Yeah, I like that. That's why I did more of a lavender, because I wanted more blues afterwards. Just going back and forth with our fan brush. There. Maybe, who knows? Just shoom. Okay. Let's go ahead. It's going to... I already have pre-made green since I filmed the last video, but it's just cadmium yellow, sap green, a little bit of mountain mixture. Just loading up my brush and just applying that on. You don't want to get rid of all your dark areas. If you get rid of everything, then I'll have no contrast. There we are. Now let's do the other side. There. Okay. Let me step back, get a good look at it, good glimpse. And let's go ahead with my flat brush into a little bit of cadmium yellow, a little bit of green. And all I'm going to do is just highlight these trees. Could have painted these trees with the flat brush. A little bit yellow, just like so. There. And let's come over here. Few little highlight indications. There we are. Few little things just out there. Gotta even everything out. And I'm gonna go into more white. Just load up my brush with almost pure white, little bit of blue. And now just adding in few little highlights. You can add a little splashy foam. You can do so much with this. Just don't overdo it. There. Let's come up here with our white and just shoom. A little bit more white. This isn't pure white. It has a little touch of blue, but that's all right. Now, let's go ahead and let's decide where everything's gonna fit in and go together with. So first, I'm going to mix up a batch of green with a batch of alizarin, bright red, my bad. Bright red, in order to create a nice brown color. So just mixing that up real quick. Now, let's go ahead, grab a pile of that paint, and we're gonna add black into that, just to really have a nice dark brown, almost like a Van Dyke brown. Cut a roll. You'll get that nice little roll of paint on the edge of your knife. Let's come up here and let's do maybe a tiny cabin. There we are. Just block in some color. There. Just load it up. Boop, 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 boop. And let me make some space on my palette just by piling up some paint. A little bit of white to my brown that we mixed up. And let's come up here and just ever so lightly. There. A little bit more white. Let's come up here and just there. Or you know what? Over there would be darker, since not too much light is getting to there. So on this side, just a little indication. And I want to do like a mix. So I just marbled up some color. There. And just scratch that off. Let me just pile up the paint. And let's make a nice little door for our cabin. Shoot. You can add in a few little indications of some boards. Scratch that right off. Just the base. And load up our brush and just fix it up. And just like that, you have yourself a nice little cabin to really enjoy this. Let's go ahead. Let's have fun with this painting. Let's just let's make a bridge. Okay. You know what? Before I do that, let me grab one of my smaller palette knives and just small indications of like a fence or something to hold up the bridge. And a few little guardrail. I don't know what it's called. And a little bit of highlight color for everything. Because once I put the other layer, all that's gonna get pushed back. Sorry about that. And just shoom. Shoom. Very lightly. Doesn't need much. And just highlight that rail. Okay. Now we can go ahead and add the main one we're gonna see. I like to do it in the middle. That way it's between both. Well, it's up to you guys where you want certain things to appear. Let me put this paint over here just for easier. There. I like to go deep down. That way when I do the water and everything, it looks like it's going through into the water. There we are. Something so simple. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. Let's put in a few little highlights. Try to keep more of that dark so it stands out a bit more. There. Just barely grazing that edge. Okay. And a little bit of our dark brown color. And let's go ahead, let's just add in a guardrail. I like to do a bit lower just, again, to know which one's which. Oh God. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. Just touch it. Okay. Now, for the other part, I just grab and just pull down for some reflections. Go across. You don't need to use a 2-inch brush to do reflections. You could do it with the fan brush, or 1-inch. Really, whatever is available. There. Who knows? Maybe Maybe there's a pathway. There. And shoot, what the heck. Let's go ahead and just scrub on some brown in there. I don't want to do complete cliffs, so you'll see what I'm trying to achieve right now. Oh wait, no, it's supposed to be the other way. A little bit of highlight color, just let it graze. Act like you don't care about it, just very lightly. There. Now, I'm going to mountain mixture, load up my 2-inch, and just have that grass kind of grow over that cliff area. There. A little bit of green, some cadmium yellow in there. Make sure you load up your brush full with color, just to make your painting experience easier. And just tap it. Shoom. It's pretty easy to paint, not too hard. Okay. And let's go ahead and just let's have fun. We have a little bit of time, a bit of extra time. Let's come up here and just shoom. I love doing crooked trees, for evergreens at least. There. Just block in color. Okay. Few little tree trunks that would show up here and there. And let's load up our flat brush full with color. And just come up here and boop, boop, boop. There. There we are. There. And honestly, for the last part, let's go ahead. A little bit of black. Have a little bit of free time. There. Just like so. Load up my 1-inch and just block in a bush. Let's grab some bright red, cadmium yellow, just to make an orangey. A little more bright red, sparkler in there. Let's come up here and shoom. And just one by one, think about them really. Now we can just scratch out a few little things, a few little sticks, twigs, and let's go ahead, let's even it out. Since we got 2-3 minutes right over here. Okay, load up your brush and just fire it in. Don't overthink it. Overthinking will ruin the fun. Trust me. There. There we are. A few little sticks and twigs. Few over here, just slight indication. Let's make the cabin look old. Okay. Maybe just a little bit right there. There we are. And with that concludes today's painting. I really hope you enjoy this painting. Try this painting out. If you do, send me a photo. I would love to see what you create. I thank each and every one of you for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care, my friends. Goodbye.